We warmly welcome our new parish priest, Father Calistus Fernandes. I now call upon our newly elected Vice President of the Parish Pastoral Council and member of the Board of Management, Alfred Noguera, to formally welcome our new parish priest, Father Calistus, with a floral tribute.
Dear Father Calistus, on behalf of the parishioners, cells and association, the parish council, the board of management, it's my privilege and honor to welcome you to our parish. We assure you of our prayers, love and support.
Thank you, Alfred Noguera.
Thank you, Alfred, for your welcome. My dear parishioners, as a newly appointed parish priest, I will be journeying with you all as a new member in the parish. I'm sure you would like to know who this new priest is, who is going to travel with you, who is going to journey with you, his likes and dislikes. And since we'll be traveling together, I would like to reveal myself, my likes and dislikes to you, so that we can journey together cordially. I'm fully aware that this particular speech has been recorded, and this will be on the net for our future reference. It was on 14th of April at 6 p.m. that I received a call from the Cardinal's secretary. Cardinal would like to speak to you. I knew it was my transfer because some news had gone around that you are going to be moved from this parish. I knew it was transfer, and then Cardinal, before giving my appointment, made inquiry of my family members, and then after preparing the ground, he said, Calistus, I am transferring you to Salvation Church. For that moment, I was dumbfounded to understand the tremendous responsibility and the trust that Cardinal was putting on me. Yes, my dear friends. Cardinal briefed me about the parish and assured his total support before I could say yes to him. So, dear parishioners, the appointment of Salvation Church, known as Portuguese Church, is a prestigious and privileged appointment, an appointment of honor. Yes, this appointment is of honor, but surely with tremendous responsibilities. Compared to other parishes, the responsibilities in this parish are totally different. And so I consider my appointment of honor as burdensome, prestigious, privileged appointment which I joyfully accept. So once again, I consider my appointment as burdensome, prestigious, and privileged appointment which I accept with joy. This parish is not new to me. The seed of my priestly vocation has come from this parish. And you may wonder how. It was in 1972 that I got the privilege to visit this particular parish. Along with my family members, I had come to visit late Father Frank Brito, who passed away 2 years ago. That was the last visit here in the church. He was my mentor. And I remember we had visited his house at Brito House. It was Father Brito who encouraged me to join the altar servers group. It was Father Brito who took me around along with the other members, and especially he had the liking to take the youth and the children for outing. And this is where the seed of community living has grown in me. So I give big credit to Father Frank Brito, who is my mentor. And then, dear friends, my dear parishioners, it was in 1991 my first appointment at Sacred Heart Worthy, the sub-center of this church. It was at that time when Sacred Heart Church was still breaking the umbilical cord from the mother church. I had to regularly visit this parish priest, who was Father Joe that time, to get some issues with regard to property matters sorted out. As priest, I had occasions of coming here especially to attend the flimsy meeting held by Bishop Bosco. I came here also for APC meetings in this hall here. Then parish priest meetings, a number of meetings I've attended in this particular church in the hall. And so this church is not that new to us. Salvation Church is well known for all aspects. It is spiritual center where people from all over the archdiocese come for various spiritual meetings. It is cultural center where people come to admire this beautiful edifice. In the midst of it is also in the midst of sociological center, Dadar, the heart of Mumbai, where people gather to make all ends meet, and above all, it is mini Vatican of Archdiocese of Mumbai, where the auxiliary bishop also resides. Honor for our parish. And then, how can I forget? This church is economically the most vibrant church with maximum economical transactions. The church which contributes continuously to the needy parishes of the archdiocese and also to the mission areas in the Raigad areas of our archdiocese. It has been contributing, and we also look forward this vibrant economical church will also keep on helping the needy churches in the archdiocese. On 3rd June, I gave a surprise visit or surprise entry in this parish. I was supposed to come on the 4th, but I planned to come one day earlier. I had not mentioned this to the priest here in the house, and so I thought I'll be coming a little early, but due to traffic, I reached here at 12:30. And since no one was expecting me, the watchman and working staff received me as stranger. And I have no regrets for that, because it was my fault. I didn't inform them that I was coming. So I fooled a little bit, saying, can I meet the new parish priest? His luggage is here. And they took me around, not knowing that I was going to be the parish priest over here. And then I met the priests who were having their lunch, and I joined them for the lunch. After our appointment, we are supposed to meet the new priest, the outgoing priest of the church. So when I called the outgoing priest, Father Baltor Machado, I told him, do you want me to come and meet you for handing over? And the father said, if you like to come, you come. Otherwise, everything is okay. Everything systematically placed here. The team will explain you as you get settled. So since it was not needed for me to come and speak to the parish priest and take over from him, I took my own time to come. Dear friends, for the last 2 weeks, slowly and steadily, I'm getting to know the depths of my responsibilities. At one occasion, when I was talking to the newly appointed BOM members, I said to them, oh my God, with all this responsibility, how am I going to get time to do my pastoral duties? Knowing the vast responsibility, especially the maintenance, dear parishioners, I assure you, I will do justice to my pastoral and spiritual duties without neglecting the duties of maintenance. I have always upheld lay participation in the church. And here, I am happy that the responsibility is shared by the BOM members, Board of Management, and further with the PPC, that is Parish Pastoral Council, who have elected them to take up these tedious duties. I am blessed with wonderful team of priests. Each one is unique in his own way, with wonderful personalities and with different views, sometimes very strong views. Though we are different in views, we will stay united as one body. I will not like to build a community with broken team. Something good about this past priest team that I heard in our first meeting is that the past clergy team had a special day set aside for visiting. That was Tuesday. I assure you, the visits from me and also from our parish clergy will continue. You can always demand a fruitful visit from your clergy. No family has to remain unvisited by the priest, and so if your family is not visited in a year, you will have to contact the priest and remind them. So if the priest has not visited you, it will be your fault and your duty for not reminding them. You will be blamed. So please, dear friends, if priest has not visited you for the year, remind them to visit, and we see that priest will visit your house. Our parish is blessed with number of cells, number of communities, number of animators. We are steering committee members, parish council members. Our main job will be to strengthen and activate these cells, these communities, these animators, steering committee members, parish council members, to activate them. Our job will be to awaken the sleeping cells, sleeping communities, sleeping animators. And those awakened will help them to stand. And those standing will make them to walk. And those walking will make them to run. And those running will make them to run with a purpose. And those running with a purpose to give them the direction. Else, running without a purpose and without a direction will be meaningless. We are all going to do it together. So we will all have to keep moving forward towards progress. And real progress is to move ahead with the goals in the right direction towards victory. And our victory is building new heavens and new earth. So we all move together, and for those who wait and for those who stop moving, they will find themselves in the category of dead. Jo thamla to mila. I had read once again on the bus stand, only buses will stop, not your time. So keep always moving towards our goal. That will be our progress. Let us not keep on opening out past mistakes or past wounds. I believe in improving upon the mistakes if there are any. To make mistake is human. To understand the mistake is a culture of improvement. And to correct the mistakes is progress. चुका करणं ही प्रकृती आहे, त्या समजून घेणं ही संस्कृती आहे, आणि त्या सुधारणं ही प्रगती आहे. We cannot move towards progress if we are not ready to let go the baggage of illness and baggage of mistakes and of past. The most successful people are those who are willing to keep moving forward after making mistakes. I want to be that successful person who after making mistakes will rise and move forward. Corrections of mistakes is the first step of success. I want you all to understand that I will make mistake. And I like to understand, you all to understand, we all will make mistakes on our journey together. So let us help one another to rise above all mistakes, to move forward. You have the right to come and talk to the priest. You have the right to criticize your priest and warn them their failures. But one thing I'd like to tell you all. If you want to criticize your priest, please look into yourself and tell whether you are praying for your priest. If you are not praying for your priest, you will have no right to criticize your priest. Along with criticism, we'll also look, and I'll also look for appreciation. Because both these things are important in the life of priests, in the life of the team, and life of people. Your criticism will help us to improve. And your appreciation will motivate us. So both things are needed, dear friends. We look for your criticism, positive criticism, and look for your appreciation also. To make all people happy of this particular parish, dear friend, not of this parish, but any parish, dear friends, is not possible by me. To make all people happy. Even Jesus failed in that. Even Jesus couldn't make everyone happy. But what is in my hand is that I will remain happy with all. I will remain happy with all. सभी को खुश रखना भले ही संभव नहीं है, लेकिन अपनों के साथ खुश रहना सदैव संभव है. The principle of the world is to find good people and leave bad ones. My principle will be different. I will find the good in the people and ignore the bad in them, because I have learned that there is no one who is born perfect, and no one is perfect. I have learned that. Very little is needed to take the parish from illness to wellness. I repeat once again. Very little that we require to take our parish from illness to wellness. Only I need to be replaced by we. It is not I that will bring wellness, but we. It is not I, but we that will bring wellness. We all work as a community, work as a team. And what does team means? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. The past has been very fulfilling, and so we move with grateful hearts towards the future. Let our journey be a journey of gratefulness and gratitude. In the words of St. Paul, in 1 Corinthians 3, he writes, someone has planted, we water it, but finally, God makes it grow. I and we are just an instrument. We are not master builders. We are simple workers. As Archbishop Romero says, we are not messiahs. We are simple ministers. So please note that. How I see my future journey of life with you in this parish. This journey will be filled with series of moments, series of miracles, and series of experiments. I have decided to enjoy every moment. I have decided to notice every miracle, and I have decided to learn from every experience. I pray in the words of St. James chapter 5 that I may be filled with 3 P's. Please pray for these 3 P's that I need. That will help me and help our community to work in harmony and to reach out in love to all. And these 3 P's that are mentioned in St. James chapter 5, patience with you, and your patience with me, with the community, with our team. Persistence. Persistence, no matter what happens, we work with persistence and perseverance. And finally, the 3rd P is to know God with His prayer. These 3 P's, my dear friends, please pray that I, our parish team, and all of us get this grace from the Lord. Patience, persistence, and pray to know God's help continuously. I am not looking for success. At the end of the term, I will not ask myself whether I have been successful priest in this parish. But I surely answer the question at the end of the term, whether I have remained faithful to the calling and faithful to the trust that is put on me by my authorities. Whether I have remained faithful to this trust. That is good, what I am going to ask. Dear friends, this lockdown has paralyzed the society, and we don't know how long it will go on. Don't be a victim of this lockdown. Let this lockdown situation not change us. Be strong enough to change the lockdown circumstances and the situation. Let the situation not change me, but let, with my eagerness, with my determination, change the situation. That is what we are all called for. So during this lockdown period, remember certain things. As we remember not to let go the rhythm of life. And so, I just give you a tip. In this lockdown period, dear friends, please mind your diet. Please mind your diet, that is called ahar. Mind your behavior, that is called achar. Mind your body movements, that is called vihar. Mind your thought pattern, that is called vichar. In other words, take care of your ahar, achar, vihar and vichar. Everything will be peaceful. Once I get the contacts of the family registered, I will be starting the virtual visit to your homes. I will urge all the PPC members and the steering committee members and the animators to have the family contacts registered. Please feel free to contact me because that is what is going to help the ball rolling. Call me any moment you want. May God bless you as you begin this new journey, and especially me, as you have included me in the journey in this Salvation Church. With Jesus in our boat, we will smile in the storm. No one can shake us when Jesus is there with us in the boat. Thank you, my dear friends, and we all join together in our journey. May God bless you.